It's 100% Chelsea. We're going to go and get a few views and opinions from the fans about the whole racism scandal that happened in Paris. Let's go and get a few views. Okay, it's a big news topic. Just wanted to get your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the whole race?
Personally, without a doubt, it's dreadful what's happened. But I don't see how Chelsea as a football club should actually have to come under scrutiny for it and have to actually, if you like, be reprimanded for it, because it's just some guys that have done this, really, and probably just out the blue. Maybe in actual fact they've been very good Chelsea supporters over the years, but basically I just don't see why Chelsea as a football club should actually come under incredible scrutiny for this, basically.
And how about you?
Yeah, it's the same really. I mean, obviously it's the fault of a few individuals, but I don't think the club itself should be blamed for it, really. I mean, the club hasn't done anything wrong, the players haven't done anything wrong. It's just a few individuals, and obviously I've got no problem with them being banned, but as far as I'm concerned, the club shouldn't have to apologise.
Any message you want to send out, well, on behalf of, let's say, Chelsea supporters, or your feelings towards the whole issue?
It's a great club.
Yeah,
that
pretty much sums it up right
there.
there.
It's a great club. We've been members all our lives, basically. I used to come down with my dad and a long time ago, and it's a great club. It's one of the best in the world.
Any thoughts? What are your thoughts on the whole issue? Do you have any message to send out about the whole issue?
Yeah, just the whole lot's been just blown out of proportion. You know, at the end of the day, who wants to get on a train with 50 Chelsea fans on there? The bloke should have pissed off down the other side of the train.
This is something they're saying is ranged from back in the day. We're talking about 70s and the 80s. Do you think that's actually the case, that this whole scandal has been surrounding Chelsea Football Club for years?
Yes, of course it has.
Do you have any examples?
Well,
back in the day?
You don't need examples from me. I mean, there's plenty of film footage of racism in Chelsea in the 70s and 80s.
And do you think it's something that still exists today? Maybe not as much, but to an extent.
To an extent, clearly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had what we saw in Paris.
Just a small group of idiots doesn't define the whole Chelsea fan base. We're not racist just because some people on the train in another country are. The way the club reacted was brilliant, really fast and sensible, and I'm pretty proud of the way we handled it.
I just think it was a shame that, I mean, there were, 5 guys who were doing this, and so to make us all, to give us all that reputation is wrong, because we're not like that. My husband and I are not at all racist whatsoever, and most Chelsea supporters aren't. I mean, those guys were just totally, utterly ignorant. And if they're not ever going to come to Chelsea again, that would be wonderful.
But I think they're getting too much publicity, these guys, so their message is still getting across to the ignorant people in society, actually.
I think it's a small group of fans. Every team has fans that are like that. It's how it is in today's culture, but, you can't blame every fan of Chelsea or any team for what a real small minority, I mean...
It's not a true representation of the whole team. It's a random few people.
Or the club, for that matter.
Yeah.
So.
Something like 5 or 6 even.
Yeah, 5 or 6 fans don't represent millions of fans for any team or any country, for that matter, so...
Oh, in Paris was just disgraceful. I mean, there's no excuse for that in one day. I'm way behind the club, but in their decision to ban those responsible. What really irked me was Stan Collymore going onto Twitter and unashamedly saying that every Chelsea fan was racist. Out of order. There were some very nasty things said to me at a match last night in the non-leagues over what had happened.
Well, first of all, I went to Paris. I mean, it's terrible. There's no two ways about it. It's not good for the club. It's terrible PR, really, to be perfectly honest with you. And we don't need it, Having said that, it's gone absolutely mega, hasn't it, really, I'm not condoning it in any way, shape or form. But no one really talks about also what went on outside, i.e. with the CS gas attacks and stuff like that when we was over there. But it is terrible. It's not good at all. This morning I got called a racist, actually, just because I've got my colours on, obviously not round here, but coming off at King's Cross, etc. I don't know what to say, really. I think the club have done the right thing. You can't say they haven't. They've banned them. They had to ban them. And for all the good that we do as a football club, with the blue pitches around the world and, kick it out and everything else and the statements that we make, I mean, we're not a racist club, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But they are idiots and they've definitely, it's not good PR, do you know what I mean? So, It's not good, is it?
I think it shouldn't define the club. I think there's so many fans and we've got such a fan base around the world that a small group of Londoners, no matter where they're from, shouldn't define, and it shouldn't be overlooked, but it shouldn't be what defines Chelsea as a club.
I think it's sad that it always reflects on Chelsea, but it's a social thing, and just because they wear a Chelsea scarf don't make Chelsea a racial club. And we're not. There's no problems in Chelsea now. There's lots of black guys, Indian guys, Arab guys, they're all over the world, and they all enjoy their day.